In the world of high-end audio, there is a constant battle between power and grace. Usually you have to choose. You either get an amplifier that can move mountains but lacks detail, or you get something delicate that struggles to actually control a speaker. But every so often, a piece of engineering comes along that refuses to compromise. This is the Michi Rotel X430. It weighs nearly 17 kilograms, it delivers over 200 watts of Class AB power, and it looks like something designed for a gallery rather than a gear rack. Today we're looking at why doing audio properly is a family tradition that has spanned over 60 years. We're diving into the massive power reserves, the custom-built transistors, and the specific pairing that makes this the brain of a truly world-class system. Hi everyone, I'm Julie and welcome back to E-piphany. We're on a mission to bring high-end audiovisual technology into the modern South African home, without the intimidation. I've always believed that the best tools are the ones that step out of the way. They don't just play your music, they govern it. They provide the foundation so that your speakers can actually do their jobs. And in that world, the name Rotel and their high-end expression, Michi, carries a lot of weight. To understand Michi, you have to understand the family behind it. Rotel's story starts in the early 1950s in Japan. It was built on a foundation of importing and refining electronics, but they quickly realized that if they wanted it done properly, they had to build it themselves. By 1961, they shifted entirely into hi-fi with a very simple philosophy. Sound quality matters more than flashy features. Now, while the rest of the industry was chasing gimmicks, Rotel was obsessed with build integrity and power supply stability. In 1993, they decided to take that engineering to the absolute limit, and they called it Michi. It was their high-end expression, a way to show the world what happens when you remove all budget constraints and just build the best amplifier possible. Now fast forward to today, and Rotel is still family-led. That same hands-on engineering mindset is why the X430 exists. It isn't just a product, it's a legacy. Now, let's talk about the feel. This is not your standard black box. The chassis is made from high-grade anodized aluminium. It's cold, it's heavy, and it feels permanent. The front is a single sheet of glass dominated by a high-resolution display. But the part that usually gets everyone's attention, the VU meters. You can customize this to show a spectrum analyzer or the beautiful retro digital VU meters. It's audiophile candy, but it also serves a purpose. It shows you exactly how much headroom you have left. And then there's the weight. At nearly 17 kilograms, you definitely want to make sure your shelf is sturdy before you set this down. That weight isn't just for show, it comes from the massive power supply inside. The engine that provides the low noise and high stability that makes this amp sound effortless. Now, under the hood, the X430 is a Class AB integrated amplifier. It delivers 210 watts per channel into 8 ohms and a massive 340 watts into 4 ohms. Now, why does this matter? Because power isn't just about volume, it's about grip. Now, this amp uses custom-tuned push-pull high-current output transistors. They are designed to grab a speaker's driver and tell it exactly when to start and, more importantly, exactly when to stop. That is what gives it that fast, articulate bass that doesn't linger or get muddy. Now, we've talked about the raw power, but we also need to talk about the digital brain, because in 2026, most of our music starts as a digital file, a collection of code. The Michi X430 uses an ESS Sabre 32-bit DAC to handle this translation. Now, that sounds like a mouthful of tech jargon, but here's what it actually means for your ears. Think of this DAC as a high-definition lens for a camera. Most standard devices have basic converters that blur the edges of the music. This ESS Sabre chip is designed for absolute transparency and accuracy. It takes the digital code and converts it back into electrical signal with so much precision that you start to hear things you've never noticed before. The breath of a vocalist or the subtle decay of a piano note. And because it's a 32-bit system, it's not just translating, it's doing it with massive headroom. It supports PC to USB up to 32-bit, plus DSD256 and DOP. Essentially, it doesn't matter if you're plugging in a high-res audio streamer, a laptop, or even using your HDMI ARC for your TV. This chip ensures the signal is surgically accurate before it ever hits those push-pull transistors. It is the bridge between the convenience of a digital and the soul of an analog. So here at E-piphany, we spend a lot of time matching gear. And this setup right here, this is the Masterclass in balance. We have the Eversolo T8 handling the source and streaming. Then we have the Bowers & Wilkins 805 D4 stand mount speakers. Now on paper, the 805 D4 isn't difficult to drive, but it is a speaker that scales. The better the amplifier you give it, the more it gives you back. The Michi gives this 805s exactly what they need: current and composure. So then I always ask, who is this for? The Michi X430 is for the person who is tired of chasing the next big thing and just wants to do audio properly. It's for the person who values Japanese engineering heritage and wants an amplifier that can grow with their system. Whether you're streaming high-res music, spinning vinyl, or watching movies through an HDMI ARC, the X430 handles it all with a level of calm authority that is rare at this price point. It is a 17-kilogram statement that says you care about the truth of your music. So ultimately, I am really impressed with the sound this thing creates. I'm Julie, this is E-piphany, and let me know in the comments, are you a fan of the traditional VU meters or do you prefer the modern spectrum analyzer look? That's it for today's episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll be doing one of these every single week. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to our channel. We have new tech coming your way every single week. And you can find everything we review on our website. The link is in the description. Or come visit our team at the showrooms in Johannesburg and Cape Town for the full experience. Until next time, we'll see you at the next one.